Welcome into Blake Street Ball. I am Tanner Schwint, joined as always by my compadres. This is Luke Mullins. That's Ben Shoemate. Thanks for joining us in this edition. Last time we caught up with you, we talked a little bit about when would the turning point happen for the Colorado Rockies, or was it that great performance by German Marquez? This time, we'll touch a little bit on that, but we're also going to talk about a guy in Antonio Senzatela who pitched really, really well, and we've seen flashes of brilliance by Senzi in the last couple times he's been on the mound. Let's go first to Luke. Luke, Antonio Senzatela against I know it's the Padres, but the Padres were hot to start the year.
Absolutely.
What are your thoughts on Senzi?
Well, that's the thing. This Padres team is not the Padres that we've seen in the past.
They're not your mom and dad's Padres,
No.
right?
This is a new Padres team. They've got Manny Machado. I mean, that lineup. You've got Machado. You've got Hosmer. You've got Will Myers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they've got a loaded lineup. They're not going to win the NL West, but right now they're leading the NL West. Mm-hmm. So it's not like beating the Padres in the past, like when John Gray struck out 16 Padres. It was like, well, yeah, they're the Padres.
This is if you give us 3 at bat and tell us to stand
exactly.
up there.
But this is a good quality team. But this isn't just a Padres game for Senzatela. His last, I think it's 4 starts dating back to last season. He has an ERA in the mid-1s. He's been pitching great, and especially considering the other Rockies pitchers. But even without that, he's earned a spot in the rotation. But when you do have guys like Bettis and Anderson struggling, I think that the Rockies need to put Senzatela in there and let him show what he can do.
Yeah, he deserves a chance, there's no doubt. Now, Ben, this was something that I posed to you in the last video. We talked about the turning point, when it was going to be, if it was the Sunday by German Marquez, and then it led over and kind of created a great feeling for Senzatela as well. You think that the turning point was kind of the Saturday before, and then it just has transpired to great pitching by Marquez and Senzatela as well?
Yeah, I believe when we look back at the turning point, yeah, Marquez had that wonderful pitching performance. We played an all-around great game that day, but I think the turning point was the day before when it was an awful performance. There was no energy in the team. There was no accountability with the at-bats. The pitching was okay. It kept us in the game, but there's really not much you can do. And I can't remember what Ian Desmond said after the game, but in a press conference, he kind of said, yeah, this sucks. We genuinely suck right now, which coming from Ian Desmond is saying a lot. And
the deep disdain for Ian Desmond grows on Blake Street Ball.
But even he turned it around these past couple of days, and everyone on the team did. And I think kind of that was the turning point. Like, we should not be playing like this. We are better than what we've been playing. Like, you can't write it off as, well, every team's going to go 3-7 at some point in the season, or 3-12. That doesn't happen. We shouldn't be playing like this.
Well, that's what Ian Desmond brings to the team beyond, his bat and his glove that haven't
massive contract.
Yeah, those quite haven't lived up to expectations, but he is a leader. He's one of the leaders on the team, and that is important, especially when you've got guys like Cargo and LeMahieu who aren't here this season. We do need him to step up.
That's what I was going to bring up. One of the things I was thinking about, that personality that the Rockies once had, that kind of like fun, laid-back personality with Gerardo Parra or Carlos Gonzalez, that's not there. There's no personality in the clubhouse right now. And of course, you have Nolan Arenado. He's a great player, and he's got a good workman mentality. You got Trevor Story. You got people like that. But no one's really taken the leadership role of, hey, I'm going to be the voice of the team. Like, Arenado's the face of the team, and he will be for years to come. But just because you're the face of the team doesn't mean you're the voice of the team. I think Ian Desmond took that step to, even though he's none of our favorite player, in fact, you'd have to go down the list quite a bit before one of us got to him. But he kind of like was, we were playing awful right now, and we need to change that. And I think that kind of clicked with the clubhouse.
Yeah, well, something had to, and the strong pitching performance by Senzatela, and of course by German Marquez, and Ian Desmond's play. When I checked the box score at the end of it, I'm like, is that right? Is there a typo there? No, but it is great to see Ian Desmond playing at that caliber in center field. And I checked out an article actually from the Rocks Pile earlier today about the injuries. Help is on the way. If these boys can hang in there, the cavalry is coming. If they can just hold them off for a little bit longer, we'll see. It's been good to play the Padres, which is always a nice thing because I think there's a lot of confidence going into it. But we'll see what happens from here on out. Is Senzatela going to get a role in this starting lineup? Is Ian Desmond's great play going to continue? We'll be updating you on all of the Rockies stories throughout the course of the season. This is Blake Street Ball. That's Ben Shoemate, Luke Mullins. I'm Tanner Schwint. We'll talk to you next time. Make sure you click and give us a like and be tuning in each week for updated videos.
Hey guys, Ben Shumate from Blake Street Ball. Thank you so much for watching. If you have not subscribed yet, what is wrong with you? I've been trying to figure out, and there is something morally and ethically wrong with you. So to fix that problem, subscribe right here. There is a link. Also, if you want to catch more on our terrible thoughts about the Rockies, there's a video here and here. You can watch those and comment below on how wrong we are. Yeah, if you're a Dodgers fan, we will be praying for you. So we will see you next time here on Blake Street Ball.